These are not people. These are gamers.
Awesome Battletoads right there.
Battletoads is really awesome. And the Mick Kids is too.
Yeah. That's crazy. Very nice, man.
Thank you.
My CIV clocking of Mario 64, and I got Charles beside it.
That's very cool, man.
Awesome, man, awesome.
That's gonna be a jewel in the game room.
Great. I can't wait to put this up in my game room and get it stored all nice and displayed.
Yeah, very cool, man.
Awesome, man, awesome.
What are we looking at here?
So these are various custom controllers that I make for all the various consoles, going clear back to the Odyssey to Nintendo Switch. So
I like the Neo Geo.
Thank you.
And they work native with the corresponding consoles, or
Yeah.
they USB?
Yeah,
Or?
those are the corresponding consoles.
Awesome.
The only ones that are USB are these ones right here.
Very cool, though. Kind of on the hunt for long box Resident Evil 1. No?
Nothing for me, man.
No.
Somebody's bound to have one around here.
Oh, yeah. Let's look. We gotta ask. You open and accept trades at all, or straight cash?
We can do trade too.
Okay, I got a couple things to show you. I got straight cash if you don't want anything though. Got sealed, VMU, green, sealed, limited run, Snatcher soundtrack.
Let's go.
I thought when you walked up with that, and then you walked up right after I was like, this is perfect.
Play in there.
And open but complete limited run Switch game.
Okay.
table. We have no swords, but we do have knights costumes at home.
And this table is square.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a retro square table today.
But of course, I go by the moniker Dr. Scott. I'm on the Game Closet on YouTube and Facebook, of course.
Everything you could possibly want is here. Yeah, it's wild. If you want it and it's not here.
So the older I get, the better I'm not when it comes to skill. Like last time I went, the last major online experience I did was like Warzone, Call of Duty. And I'm like, oh man, I have so much fun. I got completely schooled. And then
So all in all, Tour 2023, in my opinion, was an awesome success. Being able to watch this convention grow over the last 3 years has been amazing, and being able to attend it has been even better. This convention, they bumped it up to a scale I had never thought they'd get to so fast. Having the celebrity guests like Charles Martinet and all the Moria voice actor crew were there. Casual and competitive cosplay competition, casual and competitive gameplay competition. I mean, this convention really had it all. Free play section, influencer section, tattoo section. They even had a kids zone section. I mean, this convention had it all. And of course, the vendors. There were so many unique vendors at this convention. A lot of familiar ones from before in the past, and a lot of new ones. Tons and tons of games. One thing I liked was it seemed like there was a lot more smaller game vendors, you know, less like game stores that are coming to the convention, which that's something I like to see. And with the size of the building they had this year, I think the more the merrier. And they had all kinds of different types of vendors when it comes to plushies or artwork. They really had it all. And really the best part of these conventions is being able to meet all the different people in your local area and abroad that come here to all experience retro gaming and everything involved with it. And for me personally, I had a really awesome convention because there are so many people that I talked to via YouTube and via Facebook that were coming to this convention from way out of town, some of them closer than others. But it was really cool being able to meet everybody face to face, some of them for the first time, some of them I've met before. And all in all, it made for an amazing experience. And stick around to the end because I got a special little compilation highlighting every one of you. But let's get to the games. One of the main things we all go to the convention for is try to find all kinds of different things that we got on our game list. And I got a couple off the list. I got my game list and it's got about 200 titles on it still that I still need to try, hunt down physically. But it's not really a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. I used to have a whole lot more games. I used to have about 2,000 games, and over the last 3 years, I got rid of a lot of them. So I'm down to about 600 or so. I'm really starting to curate my collection to me. So let's see what we got here. First off, big thanks to Dr. Scott from the Game Closet. His channel link will be below. Won this at his panel. Super funny coincidence. You're gonna see it in his panel video coming up. You're gonna see maybe a portion of it right here. Super cool. Masters of the Universe, Skeletor riding Night Stalker. Yep, Night Stalker. Thanks, Dr. Scott. Every time I look at that in the game room now, I'm gonna think of that panel. And how hilarious it was. Next up, we got Road Rash 64, super clean copy. I don't remember if I paid 40 bucks. I got 40 bucks on the sticker, so let's just go ahead and show the next thing. Next thing I got here is Toe Jam and Earl, because I got these together, and I think I want to say I paid $100 for both of them. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the price charting for right now on the top of my head. Yeah, I can look that up later. But manual's a little bit rough. But I'll have some close-ups and everything. But it's getting to be an expensive game, and it's an awesome game if you never played it. Toe Jam and Earl for the Sega Genesis, Road Rash for the Nintendo 64, $100. This next one was kind of a special find. So my dude from Thinking Inside the Box, he actually met up with me at this show. Big shout out to him. Go check out his channel, his podcast on Spotify. He got me the Shenmue 2 strategy guide, and if you're into strategy guides, you know this is kind of an expensive strategy guide. If you're into Xbox strategy guides, that's kind of super niche, but I've been trying to get a good price on this strategy guide for a long time, and he's known that for a while, and he got a hold of me. We met up at the show. He hooked me up. Big thanks again, Thinking Inside the Box. This is one that's been eluding me from my Shenmue collection for a while. I mean, obviously I could have gotten it by now, but I really just didn't want to pay that price, so big thanks again, man. Alright, next up we got Space Ace. Space Ace for the Sega CD, and I got a little bit of footage on this, and I straight up traded the Sega CD limited run sealed Snatcher that I got last year at Torg. You can go look at the video from last year to check that out, and that was a down trade. You know, I kind of got that thinking, oh, this is kind of cool, this is niche, this is sealed, this will probably go up next year, I could probably trade it for something cooler. It doesn't always work out that way. You know, it's been selling for like $50, so dude traded me straight up for it, and you know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's Space Ace, animated, kind of action adventure game. You know, hit the directions, try to, you know, avoid, you know, different, you know, calamities throughout the levels and progress through the level. It's a pretty fun game. I like those different types of game, Road Avenger, and there's a ton of them on the Sega CD. I like those. So my big ticket item I got from Tours, already seen it in the video, Enemy Zero. My big ticket item I was looking for was Resident Evil Long Box. It was the last Resident Evil I need for my collection. I'm not going for Gaiden, and I found a couple of them there, but one of them we just couldn't come together on a price, and the other one was in such rough condition. The price was great, but it was in such rough condition I just didn't want to get it. But while I was there, they had Enemy Zero marked at $130, and typically, you know, this game price charged for $170, $180. You know, there's sales all over the place for it, and you know, it's got the manual in pretty good condition. You got all 4 discs. It's a different type of survival horror game. It's kind of like an action adventure / survival horror too. It's got mixed gameplay in it, and being able to trade the green Dreamcast VMU I got forever ago for dirt cheap, and the limited run Switch game, which I paid full price for that when I got it, but I just didn't really like it over time. Being able to get that for $65, in my opinion, was a pretty rocking deal. So all in all, again, I'd say Torg was amazing. I can't wait till next year. Mike, Rachel, Eddie, everybody who helped set Torg up, big thanks. It's one of the highlights of the year. I look forward to it every year now. So keep going, guys. You're rocking. You're kicking ass. And I also want to give a big shout out and thanks to Jay Malone from Square Pegs, Thomas, Millennial Collector, and Brandy from Gamer Aimer for being a part of my panel. That panel was kind of thrown together last minute. My application was accepted, and then, you know, they made a post saying that our panels was up, and I seen it, and I was like, oh, well, you know, maybe these guys would like to join me on this panel. You know what? Without a second thought, they hopped right in, and it couldn't have been any smoother, and I couldn't have been any happier with it. So big thanks, guys, and that video will be out soon too. You know, just keep your eyes out, and until next time, I'm Mysticles. Stay safe out there.